Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's been a quick minute. Uh, Had life happen, things happen, so I'm back. Feels good. I'm ready to give good performance. With the news, we the VIX has come down and we're already near all-time highs. So there's that to watch out for. So you can expect slower price action, more choppiness with a low VIX. And I really just want to see, you know today is Wednesday, so the federal chairman, I keep forgetting his name, because I'm so used to Powell, right? Because we had him for so long, and now it's changing. So it's going to be interesting to see how the market reacts, how he communicates his thoughts, and how the market reacts to that, really. And then we have just more, with SpaceX IPO, like how will more days need to pass, because right now a lot of money is locked up in SpaceX, because they have a agreement to not sell their shares before a specific date. So it's just being pumped, like a meme stock, really. And then economic wise, we do have, of course, CPI, a non-farm payroll coming up. Like these things are still in some time. It's like a little bit past mid-June, so let's see. But let's open things up and get started. Okay. Gonna open trading view. Okay, let's get started. So we'll start with the 1 day, 1 week. Okay, let me turn off noise canceling. Does not help. It just feels like pressure. So we can see here, we have the weekly candle opened all the way up here, a little bit of a pullback, not much follow through yet, but honestly, look at this gap. Will we revisit this gap before the end of this week? I mean, maybe with with Fed interest rate decision, but like a tap, wick test, push back up. But anyways, we're near all-time highs, basically very close. We just front run all-time highs, and ES is lagging a bit, which is fine. It makes sense. I mean, thank you should be leading this. But yeah, that's really it right now. I want to see if buyers are able to hold this candle or if sellers will take advantage here. And if so, we do have some pretty clean setups to play lower. If buyers do take control, it's really just going to be just a bullish candle. I don't think it would be a bullish engulfing candle. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so with such a low VIX. You have to keep a mind of that. And SpaceX is up 3% today at 214. That's just, I added a chart for it. But I'm not trading SpaceX. I'm waiting for the time to make more sense. Like after 30-60 days. When you can see people have the decision to leave or stay. Okay, anyways. Here we have the push-up, weakness, buyers are weak, broke down, and then just it looks like we're again slowly breaking down. So let us see. So small divergence here with this consolidation, and then here we just started melting a bit. So you can see VIX is at 16.33. And we can see we're really just hugging the lows here. We're just consolidating, not much confirmation yet. And then we have here more consolidation. Nothing crazy, nothing unusual. So let's just move to the 1 minute, 5 minute. We have liquidity that the market's not able to fill. Returned it multiple times. So we're in yesterday's value area. Just broke slightly lower than value area low yesterday. And then on ES, we don't have to worry about value area because it's higher. If we do push. So far, looks like sellers have advantage. One seller stepped in and looked like he was absorbed. Once back into value area. Nice breakout. Play quick. Could have played, but I just had hesitation and then breakout. Like I was waiting for the candle to close. Very nice though. Hovering over VWAP right now. Really holding VWAP well. I'm not gonna get into this even if it plays. It plays. I have to be cautious, I'm more like this one was not a good setup. Like, where my exit? It was just honestly like price action, which is fine, but doesn't mean that we have to take that. We had value here, high over here, didn't see that. Double play and some follow through. Going for the opening. Just trying to move this to 30 seconds. Nice. Here's a breakout. Could be generating liquidity, but we need to see quick. So far, we're just some big doji. Thing is, okay. Where's Valley again? Don't remember. I have to reduce risk. That was stressful because the back and forth thing, that was that was a 10 pointer. Could have played for the 20 points, but with that consolidation I felt like my stop losses. I played exactly for 20 points. But I'm really happy, like, that I didn't have to force it, just played what made sense. But I don't know. Sellers are stronger, but well, I don't know. Buyers feel they have more control right now. Gotta be careful for that. This candle closes. Front runner VWAP. Breakout to play the untested wick. VWAP there though. Sorry, not VWAP. Value area high. Could play like this, which makes more sense. Even like this. I like the fact that we were able to okay, there's the fill. Sellers may take advantage, which is fine. Yeah, they took advantage. I think that, okay, that's okay. Good thing I got out quick though, right? Nice consolidation breakdown. Let's see how this candle closes. I want to see if we have the strength to get back up there. Might be a little bit too quick. Reduce risk at least. Seriously. Run it. That's painful. Run it. Small loss, I'll take it. I'll call it. Like, I mean, good performance overall. Our first trade was a winner. This nice short, which could have been 20 points. And then we had this nice trade. This was a loser. So 1 winner, 2 losers. A lot of shaking of the market. I think this trade took a small TT hit. This trade would have been good for 10 points. Should have taken the 10 points. This trade, I think, ran up a bit, but not like 10 points. So it was just a loser. But I'm reducing risk, which is good. Just trying to be careful. Like, I have a little bit of daily loss limit. So I'm trying to take like a sniper trade. Take a trade that really makes sense on the order flow. So I can get the bid properly. Or the ask. But right now we're just consolidating, so it's just patience. New low. Low volume node. Don't think. I think we're gonna slow down eventually. Okay, it's 10 a.m. too. Sweep, strong buying. See how this candle closes. Thing is, can I survive the risk? Because I have like very little risk I can take. Push and go, maybe. Flip green. Strong sweeps. I'm gonna take it off because why, like, I'll take, because my TT is tight, right? So it's a little bit better now. I think that was the right call. That's one thing I don't like about BMD, is that it's like harder to read because of the liquidity. I don't know why that happens. DM dot light didn't do that. I think that's why it's like sellers are trying to keep control, and that's more downside as possible. It's almost been. Don't know how much I took on that. I don't know where it closed. Unfortunately, not much. Just paying commissions right now. Gotta be careful. Taking trades at work, but I'm bailing because it's just not looking proper. So I'm happy I'm bailing, but I'm also taking unnecessary amount of trades, which are just paying commissions at this point. A value area on ES, making it even more difficult. Trade already happened. Unnecessary loss here, which is just frustrating. It's not a big deal though. The trade worked, man. It's just a tight stop. think took like $156 extra for no reason. But the fact is, it's just that, you know, this trade could have been 20 points. This one trade could have been 20 points, right? And we're done today. But nope, we had to take this trade, which was a loser. After, because we took 10 points on this trade, so we were break even. And then this trade was a loser. Or, oh yeah, I ran up, but if it front run. So, did that hurt my TT? No, it shouldn't have. Actually, no, it did, because this trade ran up $800. Yeah, so $1,600 FTT hit, which is frustrating. The trade was valid, man. It's just like I got filled, and then like one seller stepped in, and I, because my daily loss limit was so tight. Oh, it's frustrating. But these are the rules I have to set for myself, right? So it's just the way it has to be. It's just, I guess I'm just upset because the first trade could have easily marked the day done, right? Then I had to take a second trade because on the second trade I took was incorrect, right? Yeah, didn't make sense. I mean, it made sense. It's just that I should have been maybe more patient. But crazy, like the fact that I got in could have 100% ran 20 points at least. I'm not looking for the whole move, but like. Then we broke down. I took this trade that did win, but I mean, it was just risky, so I'm happy I bailed out. Then this trade I took, I guess another break even I took on that. And then this trade, I ran up and I front run. And then this trade, like this trade still too, like it's just annoying, this like unnecessary. And this trade was a winner, but I just couldn't handle the risk. So yeah, unfortunate, like, but it's just a one losing day. Just see it as that, just as a one losing day, and it's gonna be fine. Just a one losing day. And why I'm putting more pressure is just because it's a performance account now. So, and I guess it's just painful, you know, like you have an account, you have a trade that literally could have called a day. It could have ran up 20 points. I took 10 points. Okay. The next trade, you know, that could have been avoided. The third trade was good, but the timing. And then the last trade I took was a winner. Could have easily brought me back to equity high, but I couldn't handle the risk because of my daily loss limit. At the end of the day, you know, you gotta think. You just took one loss day. We're keeping it lean, and like yes, we still have 2 losses because of my daily loss limit, which kind of sucks. I mean, no, my TT, like, because my account ran up $800, and now it's down 1,000, so I'm down $1,800 from my equity high, right? Which is not great, but manageable. Like, we can manage this for sure. Like, we can squeeze in 3 trades. Just gotta be efficient, take high quality setups. Honestly, what am I at? So in one 20-point trade, I could be near where I was at. That's great, because that just it's just like $200 difference. That just helps me bring back to where I was supposed to be. But first day, a little bit dirty. I mean, we had good trading. I'm really happy with the first trade. I just couldn't capitalize on it more, and it made sense. I was getting out of value area. I think it was the right decision. So I don't think I played it poorly. Oh no, I got in on value area and I exited here because I was playing the low volume mode play, but I could have played for more. And look at this continuation. It's just like I had such a nice entry. I can't. I mean, I'm just being pessimistic. I just a little bit of irritation because, you know, you do well and then you have to close the day red, even though this trade, the last trade you took, if you didn't have that, like if you had literally just $200 more of wriggle room, this trade could have easily avoided your stop loss or avoided your daily loss limit, because my stop loss had enough breathing room and it would have ran up to 20 points because I would have let this run to 20 points. I got in here, right? I got in like halfway here, and then 20 points. That's it. 20 points is that. Just low volume mode fill. You know, if I took that trade, I would have been able to close the day, of course, green. Anyways, a little bit rough. Like at the end of the day, I got to reduce risk on this trade. This trade I reduced risk. Yeah, this trade I took a very small loss, which is great. Then this trade, it was again, I bailed out. It could have played a little bit more, but I'm happy I bailed out. It was a good decision. And then this trade again, I bailed out, which is again another break even. So these two break evens, and then there's this trade. Honestly, not my most proud work. Like, you know, low volume node. I mean, God, Valeria low is here, and it's just like it's front running. Was I shorting? Was this a short? If this is a short, it makes sense. I think I was shorting. I don't know for sure though. Or maybe I was playing view up. But why would I do that? I would front run it. Anyways, in this trade, you know, small loss on this. I mean, not a small loss. I mean, it actually was a small loss. I took I took a $200 loss on this trade, even though I would count as a break even. But at the end of the day, overall performance was okay. I mean, a lot of trades, I will admit. Like, let's count. We took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades. Quite a bit on the more side. And it's crazy that the first trade could have just been calling the day. But anyways, we're closing the day red. A lot of lessons. I mean, like, we can definitely do better. And this is one day. Like, you know, think. My first trade was a 20-point trade. What's the chance of that happening again? Pretty high. Or maybe 2 10-point trades, or maybe, you know, we take another loss, but we survive. Like, the whole point now is to survive, be less aggressive. And I think I was a little bit on the aggressive side today, which is not my like. I'm happy I took the break evens here, but both of these trades could have ran a bit more, like, you know. And this trade could have been avoided. This trade I could have had more wiggle room if I didn't take this trade. Oh, I think I remember I took this trade and it was like. I was not like, it's just a weird trade. Anyways, this one was okay, but I mean, I reduced my risk. I think I just got slipped on this trade. I had a very tight risk on this. One thing for sure, happy with the risk management. Risk management. And overall, yes, we are closing the day red, but let's look at the other side. We could have closed this day easily at 1.6 on the first trade, right? But we're closing it at 1,000 negative. A little bit of extra loss because my daily loss sum is $800, so $150 more. But we just move forward. There's lessons we learn, and I think it's gonna be fine. Like, you know, I trust myself, and I got this. You know. Okay, let's call it. Okay, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the stream and have a great day. See you all tomorrow on Thursday. Friday is a holiday, but I'm not entirely, like, it's a holiday, but for futures there's the opening, so I might come. Depends. Let's see. Not a guarantee, but I will see. Depends on price action, of course. Like, what I mean by that, like, let's see where we are in the day. But, like, you know, if I take another loss tomorrow and it's like, I'm like, what was that? And I'm just disappointed. No point to come Friday. Take the long weekend. Come back Monday, fresh mind, and give you all your best. You know, like today was just it's the pinnacle of my whole, like, trajectory. You know, you do well, you run up, but then it's just like whatever happens next, you just end up worse. Like, it's insane how many times, this happens where I start off strong, I make some good money, and then I give it back. You know, maybe you could argue, be happy with the 10 point. I mean, like, that's true. I mean, we started with a 10-point trade. I could have walked away with a 10-point trade, been like, okay, day one done. 100%, 100%, because that keeps the trade from one trading instead of 7 trades, right? So that's there for sure, and I do agree with that statement. And then, I mean, the second trade I took was we were at break even, and after we took break even, I continued to trade, and I was slowly fixing the account with like few break evens. Yeah, okay. Anyways, I mean, good price action, not too bad too. Honestly, not too bad. That's not a bad price action. Like, I mean, yes, it was difficult here and there. And that's like every type of season will have it. Like, I mean, the market always will be difficult. I never had the market be easy with me. But I think just showing up and like, I'm like, I had a chance to walk away with 10 points. I didn't. I had a chance to make that trade 20 points and I didn't. But I had a chance to, even walk away break even or with a small loss and I didn't. I could have walked with $400 down, but I walked away with $1,000. So there's a lot of like in the progression downwards, there's a lot of moments where I could have stopped and been like, okay, let's call it. But I had to hit like my max daily loss limit. But on it, like, of course, it's just because my brain is looking for justification, because I mean, my brain is like, okay, the last trade you took was a winner. You just had a tight daily loss limit, and it's facts. Like, I mean, that trade was a winner. If I didn't have, like, I had what, $150 of wiggle room. Even if I had 200, could have survived that. I could have survived that, and I could have easily ran up 20 points, cleaned the day up, and well, yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. I mean, a little bit salty with the first day, first day like this, but I can't ask, like, at least I'm here, at least I'm here, and we keep our head up, keep moving forward, and it's one day, like, I can survive 4 losses in a row and still be okay. I took 1, yes, with technically it's 2 because of my TT and because of my little bit of slippage, so unfortunately it's kind of 2, but with some good risk management like I did today, which I'm really proud of, some break evens, some 20 points, some 10 points, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, right? So yeah, sounds good. Anyways, guys, take care, have a great one, and see you